So, I wanted to give you guys updates. As I said, I would give you guys updates regarding the GoFundMe. It is crazy that we are at 33K. I just want to say thank you again to everyone who's either donated, or, you know, promoted it, or even just hung out and chat and stuff and hung out and stream. If you can't donate, obviously, if you can share the social media posts or even just hang out in here or drop a Prime sub, that helps, obviously. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way, say thank you to everyone who already has donated. But I also wanted to say, um, I did obviously
Denims is streaming.
speak to my lawyer, and we have some exciting strategies going forward. And we will be fighting this lawsuit. Okay. So I can confirm to all of you. All right. I can confirm to all of you that this money will be spent towards lawyers and lawyer fees to actively fight the lawsuit. Again, I wish I could share more and share the strategies and what might happen and what might not happen. But yes. So we will be fighting the lawsuit. And as soon as I have documentation that's filed, I can share it with all of you. But until then, I can't share any of that information because, you know, again, like I said, trying our best to, dude, and there's so many things I want to talk about that are really interesting, I guess, about the case. But I always listen to my lawyers. I always listen to the teacher. So just know that this will be fought. Just know that the steps have already been taken to start the fight. Okay? And everything that I say, obviously, is stuff that I can share with you guys, is stuff that I can, according to my lawyers, I can share with you guys, and it's fine. But my lawyer can do shit. And at the very least, I can confirm to you guys this money will be going to a legal team that is going to help fight for me in this case. And I don't know, it's just really exciting. It's really exciting to, you know, have legal representation. I know that sounds silly, but yeah, I'm very, very excited. So yeah, really, really good, really, really fun, really exciting stuff happening soon. I had something else that I wanted to tell all of you, but I'm forgetting. Oh, I guess just like a shout out to all the people who, the Hassan Industrial Complex, who have really been putting in a lot of effort and time into helping find a lot of the clips that I think otherwise it'd be really hard for someone to fight. Because as hard as this is for someone like me to fight, it would be even harder if not for the support of so many community members and so many people, so many clippers, right? So yeah, shout out to the Twitter users that be clipping and the Reddit users that be clipping. That is always going to be the way that I endorse. I don't even know if you would call it engagement, right? But obviously, don't tap the glass, don't interact with these people. But any and all clips that are helpful, I can just, you know, directly send it to my lawyer. So exciting stuff. Very, very exciting stuff. Have you talked to the other people being sued? I kind of fear for Casey's situation. Yeah, I will say the same thing that I said earlier, which is I don't want to talk about Frogan and Casey's cases because I wouldn't want to say anything that impacts their case in any way, right? I don't want to hurt or harm or even just like make their lawyer's job more difficult. But yes, obviously, I've spoken to Casey, I've spoken to Frogan, of course. So yes, I have spoken to them. They have their own strategies. They're dealing with their own stuff. Obviously, I can talk about the stuff that they've talked about publicly. I did see that Casey got served. I saw that Casey, she opened up about it and talked about how, like, they served her father because her father thought that, like, it was for a disability or something. Like, and as far as her statement, I'll play some of it because I can talk about that stuff. That's fine. But yeah, I just... I'm trying to think about the right way to talk about it. I'm one of those people that, like, when I see somebody else crying, I want to start crying. So watching those videos is really hard. And it's like the worst part about it too is like it's total brain illness because even when I see people I don't like crying, I want to start crying. It's terrible. It's unbelievable. I think the one exception to the rule is like Tectone because it's so obvious that every time he cries, it's just for attention. Because he'll go from like, I can't believe people don't want me to talk to my dad, so I'm not gonna talk to my dad anymore. On stream, of course. Obviously on stream. Because fuck these whores! Did I mention that they're whores? It's like, you're ridiculous. What? This is fake crying. What the hell? Which is pretty incredible that someone could overcome that instinct in my brain and my body. So, anywho, my bangs have not been participating at all, but I guess that's what I get for cutting them myself. Hopefully my hairstylist won't kill me when I eventually see them and ask for a cut. Anywho, yeah, I will talk about a little bit of that stuff with Casey. And everyone who's been in this community for long enough, or this community, internet communities, politics community, any type of adjacency to this community, you know that, like, these people, they will stop at nothing, right? Like, they will harass you for forever. And I think I just, like, how do I say this? I think, unfortunately, it brings out my competitive spirit, which I've had since I've been very young, and it's been a problem. Having a competitive spirit, by the way, is not good because it has always been a problem for me. And now I'm like, I see this shit and it's really stoking the flames, okay? Because I see the number of comments or responses or whatever, and I'm like, now I want to win. Now I want to fight it to the end. I want to fight this lawsuit till the end. I want to. I really want to. But I just have like competitive brain. So yeah, I've been doing okay, all things considered. And like I said, obviously every dollar spent and put into this GoFundMe will go directly to fighting this. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited to pursue this legal action. I don't know if that would be considered pursuing the legal action. I guess he's considered pursuing the legal action and I'm fighting the legal action. Oh, so yeah, thank you to everybody who's donated. Also, I see two more. Oh, this one's so big. Okay. Start swallowing them whole. Oh, I hate that more. I'm gonna choke, dude. Do you think you have a case to counter state? I can't discuss that. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't discuss that. I want to fight this so bad. Also, hi, Casey. Yes, dude, Casey, your stream pretending to be sorry, your stream where your aunt went on stream. That was amazing. That was dope. That was really dope. All right. Oh, Dragon Army, thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your tomato time. I loved it. Ha 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 ha. All right. So yeah, very, very hype. And again, I'm gonna plan a fun fundraising stream as well. Because I think it'll be exciting. When we do I think when we do the league stream will be when we do the like big fundraising stream. I'll have a lot of people on stream while I'm playing. I thought it could be fun. Just like losing in bot lane. Just getting absolutely destroyed in bot lane. And I have like a bunch of leftists on the broadcast trying to talk to me about leftist issues. And I'm just like, yes, I agree. So, okay. So we got a lot of stuff to get to. Just jungle for 10 hours. It'll be great. I don't know anything about jungling. Oh my God. But anywho, yes. Villainy, thank you for the 54 months. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Are you an ADC main? No, I'm a Nautilus player. I only play 2 things, okay? Nautilus, pot, and Ziggs mid, and that's it. And I've tried a lot of different characters, and I've tried... the only lane I haven't tried is top lane, because you're sick. You're mentally ill if you play top lane. And yes, everybody in here who's playing it, yes, you too. Okay? You as well. But I would never play Teemo. Don't be disgusting. Don't be... you're sick in the head, okay? This is a Nautilus player. All right. Okay. All right. So, shall we get into the news for today? Because we got a lot of fun stuff for today. We've got a lot of fun stuff. Now, first and foremost, I want to talk about Zoran. All right. Oh, actually, wait. I want to finish the talking about Ethan Klein for today. I brought out most of the announcements that I wanted to talk about with regard to my lawsuit. And I just wanted to keep you guys posted and let you guys know that, you know, obviously I will be fighting this. So, yeah, all of the memes, but also like low-key friendly fire that I've seen. From the right. Let me show you guys. I don't know what this was. Sorry, let me finish my announcements. Yes, Ethan Klein lawsuit stuff, my stuff. I want to talk about Sean because that was a huge, weird...
For moldy months.
We'll get to it. And then Zoran, and I really want to focus on the Zoran stuff because there's been so much amazing hogwatch, dude. There's been so much good hogwatch. There's just been a lot of good memes in general, too. Okay. So let's get into it, shall we? Hell yeah, dude. Let's get into this. Did you guys see this? Oh, let me get all this text off the screen. Close this.
Vio shake, vio jiggle, vio shake, vio jiggle, vio shake, vio jiggle, vio shake, vio jiggle.
Vio jiggle. Vio shake. Axel, thank you for the 6 months. All right. Let me, how do I... I'm going to put all the stretch goals off to the side. Well, actually, I should show them on stream while I'm actively doing them. While we're actively reaching them. I want to DoorDash the spicy food during the league gameplay. So I have to eat a bite. Oh my god, that's so good. I have to eat a bite of the food every time I die. I would do every time I miss a minion, but then I'll be... Well, I guess I'm playing support, so maybe that's viable. Every time I do something stupid, I don't know, we'll see. We haven't reached this yet. That would be amazing. All right. Okay, this stuff. So, as I'm sure many of you guys saw, Ethan Klein is threatening to sue Sean now as well, which we'll get to it. But first, this.
Ethan Klein. Ethan Klein is the one who's suing Casey Tron, Denims, and Frogan. They were criticizing and attacking Ethan for only targeting women, and so he's decided. Good evening. By the way, he made this announcement on his birthday. I've been thinking deeply about everything going on, specifically about the accusation that I'm a misogynist for suing 3 women. You are all correct. It's not fair. And that's why I've decided to add SeanDaBlack to the lawsuits for gender equality. Be sure to thank all of your snarker friends for their constructive advice. And then he posts a photo of a fucking furnace. And so there you go, guys. And that happened a little bit earlier today. Let's see what he said about this. Where's Sean? Where is it? Did he block me on Twitter? I don't know if he did or not. And so anyway, let's see if I can find it. He says the fuck.
Dude, the Asmongold poisoning of the well, where like before he even checks his account, he's like, I wonder if he blocked me, or sorry, I don't know if he blocked me or not. Like, oh, dude. King of disingenuousness.
On where was it? Did he block me on Twitter? I don't know if he did or not. And so anyway, let's see if I can find it. He says the fuck. Yeah, bro, I'd be upset too. Fuck, man. Like, yeah, well, hey, guys, it's equality. I thought we all wanted equality. So I guess that's what's happened.
Why doesn't he sue Asmon? Because suing Asmongold or suing XQC would lose him a lot of public favor. He would have to fight their communities. And he doesn't want to fight their communities. He wants to fight unfair fights. He knows he has more money than me. He knows he has more money than Casey. He knows he has more money than Frogan. He knows he has more money than Sean. So that's why he's pursuing those suits, right? It's a lot easier to pursue a legal fight against someone with significantly less finances than you. I mean, there's a clip of Ethan talking about it himself when he was getting sued for fair use violations, or rather fair use. I don't know if I have it on hand. You guys have all seen it. It's the video where he talks about how he's getting sued for using some guy's video or something, and then he eventually won that case and whatever. Oh, thank you, Haku. Let me see. Where is... I don't have it on hand, sorry. If anyone else has it, please link it, because I'd love to show people who haven't seen it. But he said as much himself, where it's like, it's crazy that you can abuse the legal system this way, or rather that as someone who has a lot more money, you can bully people who have a lot less money than you. But that's always been the case when it comes to lawsuits. If you have more money than the other person, you get to extend that fight for as long as you want to extend it. Okay. All right. But then this was the point. This was what I wanted to show you guys.
Even doing a leaderboard here. Total progress, individuals raising money for the IDF. So basically, they have rebranded all of the fundraisers that these girls are doing to try to defend themselves for the lawsuit. They've rebranded it as a fundraiser for the Israeli Defense Force, because everybody knows all of the money raised is going to go directly to Ethan anyway, because the lawsuit is so cut and dried. And so anyway, this is what's happened. And you can see also they're even doing a leaderboard here.
Did Asma just insinuate that the money is going to the IDF? Huh.
Total progress, individuals raising money for the IDF.
Shit.
Joel, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Thank you. It's about attacking people he's perceived as enemies, not allies. It's about control and power. Also, hi, everyone else. Hi, welcome.
IDF. So basically, they have rebranded all of the fundraisers that these girls are doing to try to defend themselves for the lawsuit. They've rebranded it as a fundraiser for the Israeli Defense Force, because everybody knows all of the money raised is going to go directly to Ethan anyway, because the lawsuit is so cut and dried. And
it's not an insinuation. It's whoever did the website. Yeah, but what does he mean when he says they said that it's going to the IDF? Because it is. It's going to Ethan. Like,
a fundraiser for the Israeli Defense Force, because everybody knows all of the money raised is going to go directly to Ethan anyway.
I don't think your buddy Ethan would like you insinuating that, Asman. The saddest thing about all of it is, like, so many of the people that I've seen cheering Ethan on are, like, actually insanely anti-Semitic. Like, Tectone, who's in Ethan's corner, there's literally a clip of Tectone saying, quote, "I know a Jewish person can get a good lawyer," end quote, Tectone, 2025. Like, what the fuck? Dude, That's if those are the people that you want in your corner, Ethan, I mean, you know what? You can choose your friends. But you used to have blonde hair, yeah. The one thing I will say that I've really enjoyed is like the haters. The haters constantly do two things. They either call me a mid, which I don't care, or they call me hot, which I'm so confused by it. And like the people who call me mid, what they'll do is like they'll try and find like a bad photo of me. And it's just so weird to see them do that. I just don't. Okay, man. All right. Stupid sexy denims. Stupid sexy denims. Oh man. These are bad photos of you. I think. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have to say, dude, the people who call me a whore and they think that it gets to me, oh man, those are the best. Those people are the best. Because it's just like you're doing this to harass me. You're doing this to make me feel bad. You're doing this for the purpose of like slut shaming and because you think whores are bad or something like that. I don't know. But it also is like I love whores. And the idea that you would perceive me as one is amazing. Like I am modern day Jesus in how much I love sex workers. There's a reason Jesus hung out with sex workers, and it's because they're hilarious, they're down to earth, and they're fun to be with. Like to hang out with, to hang around. And anyone here who's known sex workers knows that this is true. Okay? So like it'd be like saying, yeah, well, you're a really cool person. Actually, I don't know if you know that, but you're really so like and it's also like it's so lazy. It's such a lazy insult too. Whore, you slut. Like what? Okay, did you learn that in 3rd grade? Like what? All right, I guess. Sure, why not? Okay. All right. Interesting. But anyways, yeah, actually, yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Moving on. I also wanted to there was a really good this was a really good tweet. Well, Sean responded saying, the last thing I'll say, so Ethan said that he's going to sue SeanDaBlack because snarkers have been calling him sexist, because Taylor Lorenz called him a misogynist, and because Kat wrote an article on Taylor Lorenz. Let me see if I can pull it up. Kat wrote an article on this current lawsuit and her opinion on how the lawsuit is being used and how the harassment has been wildly misogynistic, right? Which is true. I mean, objectively, the harassment, the community harassment has been misogynistic, right? I mean, look, there's literally someone in here who's like, whore, they waited 10 minutes to type that. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if the article is still up from Kat.
I feel bad for Mina and South Asians. How do you deal with your UNC and Andy since Soren had a rap cara, is hot, won the Dems mayor primary, has a hot wife, is funny and charismatic, and is only 33?
True, dude. Fucking true. Yes, here it is. This journalist, Katzenbarge, put out this article saying Ethan Klein's war on women And it also has the subheader, and Jamila Jamil's controversial piece about women journalists. If you don't know who Ethan Klein is, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Klein is the primary host of the extremely popular H3 podcast, one of the most watched podcasts on YouTube every week. Over the past years, he's engaged in a never-ending, largely one-sided feud with his former co-host, Hassan Piker, the leftist Twitch streamer who's been profiled in the New York Times. Klein has also become more hated than ever before. That's saying something, because Klein used to happily throw the N-word around. But since October 7th, Klein has repeatedly escalated allegations of anti-Semitism against Piker for his outspoken stance against Israel and in support of Palestinians. Klein is Jewish, has lived in Israel, while Piker is a Turkish American and was raised Muslim. Klein's obsession with attacking Piker and anyone who agrees with or is associated with Piker has made Klein the repeated subject of viral content, dragging him to hell and back. And then it has like a bunch of memes or whatever. One of them, I just personally, I love every time anyone posts it doesn't matter what the context is, the Biden, okay, smart guy, let's see you take a crack at it. God, dude. And so she wrote this piece about Ethan Klein and about how Ethan Klein has had a history with Trisha Paytas. And the Trisha Paytas stuff, it's like, I don't even want to get into the Trisha Paytas stuff, man. Fuck. It's just, it's so frustrating because there's so much bad faith criticism of Trisha Paytas that we don't ever get to actually have good faith criticisms of Trisha Paytas. But whatever. There was like comments that I'm not, again, I don't want to get too deep into it, but she wrote this piece and basically said like, other people are ranking the women's funds based on their physical appearance. Well-known misogynists and bigots are in their replies mocking them. Fans of Klein are making small donations just to pile on more. Abuse in the payments. From my understanding, she doesn't describe Klein as being misogynistic. That's what she said. But she does say
that I'm really sorry about the lawsuit. If anyone should be suing you, it should be your loyal 40-plus month subscribers for all the mold and toxic slime you expose us to.
You're right.
Seriously, though, full support.
You're right. You guys should, you guys should be the ones crowdfunding to sue your favorite streamer for never playing games and for always exposing you to mold. But yeah, she doesn't describe him as misogynistic. She describes the communities that are harassing me, that are harassing Casey, that are harassing Frogan as being misogynistic, which, I mean, is correct. Like literally my announcement tweet, go and look at it, or even any tweet that I've had since then. There are at least at any given moment 50 posts calling me a whore or a slut or something. And it's really funny too, because a lot of people the wokes of the day will try and say, oh, well, see, this is why you should never have an OnlyFans, because then they're just going to call you that. And it's like, what do you think they would say if I didn't have one? They would just call me a whore anyways, and then say, open up the OnlyFans, slut. Like, they're just going to do what they want to do. And I'm sorry, I don't change my behavior according to misogynistic freaks on the internet leaving hate comments. I'm not interested in doing that. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to act how I want to act. I'm going to make the content I want to make. I'm going to do what I want to do, how I want to do it. I'm not going to appeal to the most sexist anti-fans. That's stupid.
Ethan
right?
Also bullied a black content creator to almost the point of unaliving themselves. If you remember that I Love Chinese Food song, Ethan called the guy that wrote it a PDF file and harassed him until he quit writing songs and was suicidal.
I didn't even see that. I can fact check that, but yeah. Oh, dude, I don't even want to think about that. I've seen this shit. I did not like watching this. I did not like watching this. That was this.
AB posted a Mother's Day picture of us, and there.
Oh yeah, I saw it's lovely.
Yeah, but the comments were, I didn't quite understand. So I was hoping you could help me.
Okay, what did they say?
The text reads, it's on the H3 Snark subreddit. The text reads, Ethan objectifying AB's mom to her face, AB giving up last shred of self-respect.
Let me pull up the post.
Pull that up.
I can help you. I'd love to help you,
Okay.
actually.
All right.
I've actually dreamed of helping you.
This goes on for 4 minutes. And a lot of the comments in her Instagram were like, mommy, milkers,
a nice lady.
mommy. And I'm just like, dude, I'm good. I'm good. It was a bit. No comment. Nothing to say. Nothing to say. No comment. Should we keep giving the crew grace? I want to say yes because it's their income, but then I see them laughing along, basically egging on and endorsing this stuff, and I get really angry. What's your opinion? I think at this point, there's no grace that you can give the crew. I think that they've expended their goodwill. Personally, for me, like much like many other people, I don't care if people make fun of me or harass me or whatever. I care a lot when I see the harassment that other people deal with. Right? And don't get me wrong, there is like harassment that I think impacts everybody. Like anyone who receives rape threats and death threats, that is scary to anyone, objectively. To anyone and everyone. That's always terrifying. But like I'm talking about like the whore comments or whatever. Because that shit, when I see the whore comments, I'm like, this is stupid. Obviously, when you're at the point where you're receiving death threats, like that can cross the line. And I think for everybody, that crosses the line into terrifying. Whereas people being like, LOL, slut, like, all right. Anything else? Okay, I don't, the problem is I just don't have any trauma about that, right? Like, I was a nerd for most of my life, okay? I was too busy being a fucking weeb to even be considering sexual activities. Okay, I was too busy being in love with the 2D to be interested in the 3D, okay? Until I was 20. So there's no trauma there, right? There's no trauma. There's like, I don't think of Patty in 5th grade calling me a loser or calling me anything. When you call me a slut or a whore, right? Like that doesn't hit at all. It doesn't hit at all. It just doesn't. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, right. But I feel a certain way when I see people criticizing or harassing people that I know, friends of mine who I know are impacted by that shit. And a big turning point for me with the crew was like the stuff that they said and did about Anissa, where like they're making jokes about Anissa's like and Ian's like sex life in really weird ways. They're like, it was so much of the shit that went on during that like week-long or month-long fucking arc where they were just like airing out as much of like Ian and Anissa's sex life. And they're like, yeah, Ian was dating a MILF and they never had sex. Can you believe that? Yeah, I'm gonna cuck Anissa by having sex with Ian. And it's like, what the fuck am I? And like the fact that the crew's just sitting there saying nothing and they're like cool with it. It's like, okay, man. All right. Isn't it also telling how you, me, Denims and East have been such prominent targets of Ethan? It's wildly known how much we're hated specifically. Oh, yeah, the incel brigade hates us. Yeah. What do you mean, didn't they start it? There is such a thing as like retaliating to an equivalent degree. All of the criticisms that Ian made in his content cop video were about the things that were publicly available about Ethan. Ian and Ethan have known each other for almost a decade, and Ian did not spend an hour airing out Ethan Klein's private business that isn't public. He didn't share a story about like X, Y, or Z. I'm not going to let the mind wander. He said, hey, here's you pressing the button a bunch of times. Here's you not taking accountability in these ways. Here's you doing this. He didn't bring on Ethan's like a childhood friend and then interview them. He didn't bring on like the employee that's suing them and interview them, right? Like there is a difference. Obviously, if someone attacks you, you can retaliate, but there's like such a thing as like a reasonable retaliation. Bringing on their fucking old boxing coaches or whatever, so that the boxing coaches can like air out all this weird personal shit that's weird. That is weird. That's objectively really fucking weird. So yeah. Moving on. Right. Someone posted it. Also, yeah, he technically, sorry, you're also correct. Man, I made the mistake that I criticized fucking Democrats for making. But also, Ethan did start attacking Ian and Anissa first by saying that they are being fake friends by not disavowing me and their old editor. So, moving on. Kat puts out this statement. Taylor Lorenz makes a statement saying like, oh, this journalist Kat put out a really good document about this lawsuit. And then Ethan Klein makes this story saying, I understand my announcement that he announces that he's going to sue Sean for copyright infringement. And then later says, I understand my announcement that I'm going to sue Sean was upsetting to some. Therefore, in an act of superhuman grace, I will make you this offer. If the Snark subreddit, Taylor Lorenz, and Kat 10 Barge all apologize for calling me a misogynist, I will consider, and it's not even I will drop the lawsuit, it's I will consider dropping the lawsuit. This offer expires Sunday at 11:59 p.m. One thing I will say, I think it's insane that his lawyer just either doesn't have the ability to stop him from posting like this or doesn't care about stopping him from posting like this, because that's not like, I don't think a judge would like looking at this. Like threatening lawsuits to people who don't apologize and demanding other people apologize so that you won't pursue a legal battle against someone is just like, and so Sean said, Sean made a really funny tweet where he just said, the fuck? 60K likes, it was really good. But he also says, the last thing I'll say about this, but Ethan Klein using me to force accomplished women journalists to grovel to him is ironically exactly the misogyny that he claims is inaccurate in this very post. And I'm a big Barbie agitprop stan. But isn't the thing about protecting your copyright is that you have to fight every battle against it, not just against the people you have beef against? Yes and no. It's not the only thing important about copyright infringement, but it is one of the relevant factors. More important than that is like, with everything with the law, it has to be in good faith. And anything that you do that shows that your actions are in bad faith hurts you. And judges don't like bad faith complaints. Judges like good faith complaints. So, yeah. Moving on. This Barbie tweet is like really, ooh. Not even giving the option for the women groveling to release other women from the lawsuit, carefully crafted to only humiliate and inconvenience women. Asking for an apology is completely normal in legal proceedings. It's basically the same as the same as a settlement. I would disagree, because he's not asking for Sean to apologize. He's asking for a bunch of other people to apologize so that Sean may be released. It's not that he's not asking for some relief from the party that he wants to sue. Also, he hasn't actually started suing him. He's saying, if all of you apologize, I'll consider not suing. That's not the same thing. But again, it's asking for a bunch of other people to give him satisfaction so that they don't cause this other person suffering. It's not the same. And obviously, like, you know, some of these people responded. Kat responded and said, like, you know, I feel bad if my statements cause other people to get sued or whatever. And she said, I'm sorry or whatever, which is just like, and Kat 10 Barge said, Taylor tweeted out saying, Kat 10 Barge is no longer a Twitter, but she wanted me to communicate this statement to everyone. Kat 10 Barge here. I want to be clear that my piece never refers to Ethan Klein as a misogynist. It says the lawsuits have provoked a torrent of misogynistic abuse aimed at women, which is true, who were already frequent targets, which is true. And they were the latest gift to the misogynistic cesspool of the internet, which is true, and are catnip for the misogynistic ecosystem in the Twitch community and beyond, which is true. I'll apologize for saying for something I didn't say if it saves somebody else from being financially destroyed, but I think this latest move proves the point of everything I did say. Which I said this from the very beginning. It's like creators will often shift gears, change focus to appeal to certain audiences. Asmongold famously did this. Listen, I want to just tell you this one chatter. Is it possible it has nothing to do with your gender, but rather the content from your past streams? There is such a thing as doing something that is beneficial for multiple reasons, whether or not that is the direct cause. It is objectively beneficial that if you are aligning yourself with someone like Asmongold and XQC, that you would sue targets that those audiences would find to be appropriate victims of your actions. It doesn't have to be the primary reason. It doesn't have to be the case that Ethan sued us because we are women. That's not what anyone's saying. And if you're capable of engaging with the discussion, you would know that, but you don't want to. You think that everyone is making stupid points because you can't imagine that someone has a point greater than something. So you're just straw man, basically. And try steel manning. I'm telling you, you might actually learn something. You might actually find an interesting opinion here. It's that you can do things for more than one reason. Your primary reason might be X, but it also happens to be the case that Y and Z are beneficial to you. You know those like reward systems where they're like, oh, if you bring business, we'll take $500 off of your next appointment and your buddy will get $500 off. The primary reason you're doing that is to get $500 off of your next, I don't know, fucking dental procedure, apartment, whatever. But you can have the secondary reason of being like, oh, well, it also will help you. You can have multiple reasons for doing something. It is a secondary reason, or it could be a secondary reason that we are good targets to pick because there are so many misogynistic incels on the internet. And so that's a bunch of people automatic. The number of comments I have seen from people being like, quote, I don't like Ethan, but anything to end these whores' careers. End quote. Like, those are a bunch of people that he wouldn't have been able to get on his side if he had sued XQC and Asmongold. Like, you can do something for multiple reasons. Something can be beneficial to you for multiple reasons. That's what people are arguing. Well, sorry, not no one. I have not argued that the only reason he's targeting us is because we're women. That's stupid. That's dumb. Moronic, idiotic, obviously. But you can't deny that if you are trying to wage a war against someone or wage a war against certain people, it would be the best thing for you to pick people who people already don't like. Because all those people are now in your camp. It's just a tactical choice, right? So now how much of that is intentional, I don't know. I can't comment on that. I'm saying that this is a side effect. It could be intended. It could be unintended. But yeah, all the incels are acting right now like it's some sort of retribution against us for the mortal sin of being outspoken women. Yeah. But again, people just like can't engage with this idea. So they're like, well, you must be saying that Ethan is suing you because you're women. It's like, no, we're talking about the audience members that Ethan is able to appeal to by engaging in this behavior, be it intended or unintended.
How much do I have to donate for you to not do the Gila tattoo?
No amount of money. Also, I saw somebody else donated 100. All right, tomato time. Let's speed through this one. Ah, all right. That was fast. Okay. We're getting better. These are disgusting, by the way. They're still disgusting. All right. Oh, there's still seeds in my mouth. Ugh. Tomato seeds. Ugh. All right. I was thinking to have Lana on to draw it. I thought she could. She's an artist. They make good work. I thought they could do a good job. Thought it would be fun. All right. Moving on. You know, I wish Sean the best of luck. He tweeted out saying that, like, he tweeted out something along the lines of, you know, I don't give a fuck what you have to say. I'm gonna fight you. Don't make these other people grovel for me, etc. Let me find it. Which, I'm not gonna lie, this kind of has the same energy as that one guy. Does anyone remember? He acted and looked a little bit like a Reddit moderator. But he was based as shit. Do you guys remember the neither guy? I don't know if I can find it. It was the guy who was like, LGBT rights or good economy. Or no, he said both. He said both. Leftism, economy, LGBT rights, both. I reject your premise. This, if anyone has the clip, please find it for me. YouTube search has just gotten so fucking bad, dude. Also, I think the other problem is, like, there's so much more content now that searching for the content you want is just harder. But if anyone has, oh, no way, Glacy. What the hell?
LGBTQ rights or economics.
Here it is. This guy. How'd you guys find that so fast? What the hell? Why do people say this? Why do people Dude, Denims hate is so forced. Why do people self-own like this? Trying too hard to sound smart. Doesn't that just mean that you're stupid? Nothing I've said in this stream has been anything other than speaking very plainly. Also, you gotta love using the wrong twos. Oh, God. Anyways, all right, moving on.
Stability. Why can't you have both? You need to pick one. I refuse.
Hold up.
Use the question.
Meet
This guy.
LGBTQ rights or economic stability. Why can't you have both? You need to pick one. I refuse the question.
Meet Master Debater. Now, you've probably seen this guy around, one of those annoying bonded with why can't you have both? And then expertly dodged and destroyed all other arguments by simply saying, I don't have to do that, and I refuse the question.
Can I watch
you
the
can't
actual...
do anything against that. This display of bad...
Can I watch the actual video? No. Damn you. Maybe this one?
LGBTQ rights or economic stability. Why can't you have both? You need to pick one. I refuse the question. You can't refuse the question. I do.
It's been a while since we got a new Woj
Damn it.
between LGBTQ right in the mental. Many meme he looks
Can't
even
watch the original, dude. Denims that got you. Bunch of people reacting to a 1-minute TikTok.
LGBTQ rights or economic stability. Why can't you have both? You need to pick one. I refuse the question. You can't refuse the question. I do. But you can't. But I did. But you need to pick one. No, I don't. I just said you did. So what? Can you pick one? No, because they're both doable. No, only one. I don't have to pick one because you can have both. But the answer is both is not an answer. It's not a valid answer. I reject your question. You can't reject it. I just did. Can you pick one?
You can't reject it. I just did.
I don't have to. Why? Because they're both completely doable. So LGBTQ rights or economic stability? Both. That's not an answer. Yes, it is. LGBTQ rights or economic stability. Both. Are you trying to troll me? No. 'Cause I'm just wondering which one you like more. I like them both. You can't have both. Yes, you can. Not in this question. Too bad. Why are you trolling me right now? Because I don't have to choose. All right, what if I had to ask you gender inclusivity or economic stability? You can
I like how he changed the question as if that would change the answer. He's just going to say both again.
have both. You can't. Why you make this so difficult? I'm trying to pass my final. Too bad. Which one do you
Too bad.
pick? I pick them both. But that's not a valid answer. Too bad.
Help me pass my final or answer the question honestly. Both.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dude, what a Chad. What a Giga Chad. This one's good too.
How many genders are there?
I don't know. I just got here.
Denims, do you genuinely think Ethan targeted you for your gender? No, I think Ethan targeted me because he doesn't like me. It just so happens that my gender is a way to rally support for him. That there are a lot of incels online that will flock to him, as evidenced by the number of donations I've received and also the number of comments I've received saying, quote, I don't even like Ethan, but I hate women and I hate whores, so I hope you lose, end quote. I assume you didn't see me say this, so that's why I'm explaining it again. Okay, now. Okay, fair. Moving on. This is the same as like the the people who that one time Asmongold reacted to that clip of me saying misogyny makes people underestimate women. And then he responded to it being like, she thinks that people are attacking her because she's a woman. It's like, you didn't even try to engage with the point. You just ignored it completely. You just completely ignored it. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Like, look at these people. How does it feel that every time you criticize someone, you're always strawmanning them? Anyone who disagrees with me or doesn't like me is an incel. No, I was pointing at directly incels who didn't like me. There are plenty of people who don't like me who aren't incels. If I point at someone who doesn't like me who happens to be an incel, that's just an accurate description for that person. And that is one subset of people who don't like me. See, like a very good example, by the way, is this type of person, which I was actually about to say it, so I'm glad that you said it yourself. I'm a female. Let's say that you are. This is another group of people who don't like me, okay? And as someone who was bullied by only girls, I will tell you, another subset of people that don't like me are women who either think I'm an easy target, like you, or women who think that they're better than me for whatever reason. It's always been very bizarre. The point is that you overuse incel and it gives it less power, similar to calling people Nazis that are clearly not. I just described someone who said, because I don't like women, I'm going to support Ethan. What would you call that other than an incel? I'm sorry that there are incels who don't like me. I don't know what to tell you. That's just a factually correct statement for those people. The classic. Nothing to say. No comment. Nothing to say.
No comment.
No comment.
Do your thing, Denim.
All right. Okay. Let's go some of these chat messages. This one's good too. Stop! You have violated the law. Oh God. All right. Okay, close, close, close. Sorry, I have a million tabs open. You spent half your stream fake laughing. I know you have to cope about this so you can sleep at night, but I promise you when I laugh at people like you, it's all genuine. And so is the laughter from everyone else. I know that, like, this is one of those things where you tell yourself, they're not laughing at me. I happen to be passing that group of people and they're not laughing at me. They were laughing about something else. No, 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 no. We are laughing at you. We are laughing at you. You, when people walk past you and they're laughing, they are absolutely laughing about you. And you should have that concern that people are laughing about you because they are, okay? Oh, God. No, no, she doesn't mean it. She doesn't mean it. Uncle, thank you so much for the 5 gifts. Ups is down. Thank you so much for the 5. Okie dokie. Well, moving on from this. No one loves you. Your life is shit. Don't talk about yourself that way, man, okay? Self-confidence, you have to start from within, all right? All right? Keep just believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself, all right? Anyways, I'm not opening this chatter's message anymore. He's pretty boring. You guys can play with him. And then when mods want to ban him, they can ban him. When he has something interesting to say, I'll read his messages. Okay, moving on from that. This is another thing that's kind of crazy. Casey tweeted about Asmongold is rallying the troops against me. It's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse, and it will never be better. Hear this. Why can't I hear it? That's weird. Why is it broken? Oh, is the audio, the audio is broken for this clip? Oh, okay. All right, never mind. Yeah. I mean, of course, right? People like Asmongold, they're happy to do all the behavior that they decry other people doing. But, oh, sorry, wait, don't ban this chatter. No, please don't do it. Wait, I want to respond. I love these people. Why is your multi-million-dollar friend not covering your legal fees? You keep sucking his dick for free, and I think it's time for you to get paid. Coming from someone who's here just to defend Asmongold and or XQC and or Ethan is just so funny. Also, you could raise so much money if you were to drop your news on OnlyFans. I love this subset of people where they're like, oh, you should do it. You should drop nudes. Just like, you know, because you should. Not because I would want to see them. Ew, that's disgusting. I would never want to see them because you're an ugly whore.
Stupid, sexy denims.
Okay, but just like you should just do it. But not because I'm turned on by you though. No. Like, because that would be disgusting. I've never. So are you gonna do it? What is this? What is happening? This is stupid sexy denims. But these people don't know how to insult, man. These people. Oh, this was crazy. I actually did not see this. Abby Martin on the timeline about Ethan Klein. Oh, no, Abby. Stay pure, Abby. No. Leave this place. Go far, far away. Don't. Please. I love you, Abby Martin. Please, I would be the floor you walk on. Leave this place. Turn around. Go far, far away. Sorry, this guy. You are so not smart. No, sorry. He said you are not so smart. After I fucking clocked him so well. He was like, well, you're dumb. Oh, God, dude. You ever get fucking owned by a fucking Twitch streamer? The Twitch streamer owned you. Rock bottom. It is rock bottom when a Twitch streamer is fucking owning you. That you have no insult and you have nothing to say. That you have to say, well, you're dumb. All right. Anyways, Abby Martin responded to this Sean tweet. I think it's the tweet where Sean is responding. Or sorry. I think this is the tweet where Sean finds out that he's being threatened with litigation. And Abby Martin says, everything I see from this guy is hateful and condescending, genuinely baffling. He has such a large audience. Oh, Abby, wait till you hear what his wife's IDF unit did in Ramallah one night when they were bored. Wait, what? Oh no, it continued? And someone linked it. Oh my God, this all makes so much sense now. Uh-oh. What is this video? Oh God. Anyways. Okay. All right. The other thing is like Ethan Klein is sort of in this the one problem with Ethan Klein targeting smaller creators is that the people who want to farm this are going to farm Ethan, right? So they're going to put like Ethan Klein in their videos and their TikToks and whatever, because he's the largest creator. So just as there is a force for, there's also a force against. So clips of me talking about stuff are not going to perform as well on something like TikTok or whatever, because I just don't bring in the views the way that Ethan Klein does, right? So like if you make a clip on TikTok or whatever, it's like, Denims is so stupid. Who the fuck is Denims? That's not going to hit the way that like Ethan Klein is X, Y, and Z. That's going to hit more because, again, he has a greater presence. There's a lot more people that are going to be for it or against it.
Best of luck. DNM Dankies.
Anywho. Oh my God. Thank you. I just saw $200. Thank you guys. Fuck you guys for making me eat these tomatoes, but thank you guys. All right. Okay. Who is Trousers? Okay. Moving on from that. It sounded crunchy. I'm definitely getting my vitamins. Moving on from that. I wish Sean the best of luck and everything, you know. It's it is what it is. It is what it is. I do think a lot of this started with the iDubbbz video, which is, in my opinion, the reason why Sean is being included is because Sean was in the iDubbbz video. But anywho, there was one more thing I wanted to show all of you. Oh yeah, finally on the Ethan Klein lawsuit stuff. Just to reiterate with all of you, I will be fighting this lawsuit. I have legal counsel. They are actively working towards drafting some stuff. I can't really share more than that right now. But I can't really share strategy right now, but they are working tirelessly for this case. And I can assure all of you that all of this is going to directly fund the paperwork, the documents that are currently being worked on that will be filed. And I'm very excited to, once it is filed and once it is public, to share it with you guys. So yes, very, very exciting stuff. We are going forward. And we will be working. We will be working on this. Again, I wish I could tell you more. I wish I could tell you about the current legal strategy, but I can't. So yes, that's what we're going to do. The last thing I will say is this is posted without comment.
People go, just try to be yourself. That's how am I supposed to do anything other than that? I'm being myself right now. Myself is anxious and depressed and upset all the time.
No, you're
just
right.
be yourself. Okay, that's what I'm doing.
By the way, the context for this was he was watching his video that he made, and he got to the Nightmare on Denim Street part. And as soon as it started playing, he did this.
Hey there, channel editor here. I just finished clipping this and we have an update on this situation. Ethan says on his Instagram story, okay, I was kidding about shooing SeanDaBlack. He uses his full username here. This will be relevant in a moment. I thought it would be funny to add a guy after being called a misogynist. I mean, that doesn't really prove that you're not a misogynist, but okay. We do a little trolling on vacation. Oh, really? So it was all just a joke. He loves using this defense of, oh, I was just joking, bro. It was just a prank, bro. The truth is, if I thought I had a good case, I would have added him from the start. I mean, clearly, but you're also unstable. He was very close to making the cut, though. What, you didn't have a 5-second clip of him saying something that you didn't like? Is that what it is? Anyway, pretty funny how you all went from calling me a misogynist, calling me a racist. I mean, it didn't really go from one to the other. Everybody's been calling you both of those things because you do seem to hold misogynist and racist views.
The fucking Arabs. The Arabs, the anti-Semitic Arabs. Okay, well, I mean,
no, you're too fucking delusional to realize what kind of racist nonsense you're fucking chirping on. That was my entire point. Thank you.
It's historic.
But what to expect from stupid? Sorry, blacks, but most of you are easy to manipulate. Ungo, boingo, bungo, bongo.
And people always target her. It's what happened with this one guy.
I met the leader of the KKK. He's actually a really good guy, you guys.
4K, this is liberal racism. 4K, this is liberal racism.
The dirty, grimy, jacket-wearing Jews.
I'm not a Nazi. I'm doing a parody.
It's too late.
I'm a Jewish man. I'm an Israeli citizen. I'm going to Israel in June.
I feel like it's important to say that doing a Nazi salute as you call yourself an Israeli citizen is a crazy strategy.
You know, women are in a nature setting, like, to be conquered.
What a stupid fucking dumb bitch. Holy shit. Okay, first of all, she's a fucking bitch. Shame on you. Fuck you. And yes, she is a fucking bitch. That's a fucking bitch of a person. She is earning the coveted distinction of being a fucking bitch. I have decreed, let it be known, that Denims is a dumb fucking bitch.
For the record, I did not even know Sean was black. It's literally in his username. Are you just deciding to sue someone without ever seeing a picture of them? Without seeing the video of him reacting to your original content? Because that's what your lawsuit is supposed to be, right? Copyright? And if you haven't seen the original video, how do you know if it's copyright infringement or fair use? So it turns out my lawsuit isn't racist, just misogynist. Well, I'm glad that you're admitting to one part of it. But if you ask me, I am a true feminist. I hold people accountable regardless of gender. Oh, really, dude? Oh, really? But go ahead and tell the judge about how it's not fair and I'm targeting 3 women. The argument that you're a misogynist doesn't really have anything to do with the law part of this lawsuit. It's the public perception. Also, it's pretty clear that you're just targeting people because you don't like them, not because you actually think it's a violation of fair use laws. Let's see how this works out for you. Oh, really? We'll see. We'll see. But I just he didn't know Sean was black. Like, he's just, there's no way he didn't know.
You are my best friend. You are the rent payer. legend. Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are my best friend.